Leanna Brise on our Facebook page asks, I'm finding myself more distant from government involvement in general. Is it healthy to think like an anarchist, or what are your views on anarchy?
Well, I think if somebody is an anarchist and they totally believe in no government and they don't use force at the moment to go and start shooting up the government so we don't have any government, that would be wrong. But to be an anarchist and assume responsibility for yourself, I think this is a great idea. And there's a lot of people, there's a lot of very close friends of mine who think political action's terrible and worthless. I happen to be one that believes that education is probably paramount, but political action can be very helpful, and sometimes political action, my elections and things, and galvanizing interest is a measurement of our success on our ideas. So I think this is very important. But anarchy is not harmful to me, as long as you, especially if you give up on, if you're a true libertarian, you've rejected the use of force. I don't have to worry about you. But if you don't want to, your biggest problem of being an anarchist in a government that doesn't agree with you is that, well, I want to opt out, they're going to come with guns. But, you know, we do have incidents where some people do get to opt out. And, you know, when you think about the Amish and the Mennonites, I think they get exempt, and they like to, just think those groups, why couldn't all of us have that opportunity? Look, we voluntarily want to get out, and we want to take care of ourselves. Either an individual should be allowed to do that and get no benefits from the government, or a group can do that. A libertarian society actually gives full permission for socialism, voluntary socialism. You know, if you want to get together, and there's been experiments with that in our history, you can have voluntary socialism. If you go together and you agree, and we're running this community, large, small, or whatever, on a social scheme, you should be allowed to. But we should be allowed, to stay out of that. But the problem is, it's so inefficient that the socialists know their system is going to fail, so they have to use the force of a government gun to take money from the people who aren't socialists in order to subsidize their program. But libertarianism gives full legal protection of anybody who wants to have voluntary socialism. But socialists never will endorse the idea of you having your personal liberty where you can take care of yourself and not ask for nothing from anybody else.